Hey beautiful Leos, a very warm namaste to you. Thank you for joining me today on this video. My name is Sonia Singh and I also go by the name the Indian Tarot Lady. Today in this video, I'm going to share some guidance and insights for the year 2024 with you using the tarot cards. If your sun, moon or rising signs are in the zodiac of Leo, then this is the video for you. Also, just a quick thought, if you are new to my YouTube channel or to my Instagram page, and if you like my content, then do follow, subscribe, and if you found this video insightful, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up. This will really help me. And if you are interested in getting a personal reading from me, then the contact details are given in the description box, so you can check that out and reach out to me. So without further ado, let's get started, Leos, and see what the year 2024 is telling you. So Leos, I'm going to start with your card of the year, which is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is a card that reminds us to strike a balance in life. So it looks like this is going to be quite a busy year for you. You could be occupied doing a lot of things, juggling between options, juggling between responsibilities. And like the saying goes, the hustle is real. So I see you hustling. I see you, doing too many things. But the most important reminder that this card brings to you is to create more balance in your life, to be more adaptable and flexible. Take care of your finances this year, Leo, because the Two of Pentacles also talks about managing your finances well. While I don't see that there will be any shortage of money or there's going to be any big challenge that you're going to face in terms of your finances, it is very important that you learn to manage this money carefully. Or it's possible that whatever you're earning, you're going to end up spending that money. Maybe because of poor choices, maybe because of having too many commitments, maybe because you weren't thinking straight and you signed up for something that was really not required. Those are the kind of situations that you should avoid this year. So learn to manage your finances well. And another thing that I want to talk about is how sometimes in life when we get so preoccupied with one area that we end up overlooking what's really important, right? That's something that you should be on the lookout for as well. Because let's say that you're so occupied working, you're so occupied giving your 200% at work that you don't really look at the opportunity that came your way, right? So don't get too engrossed in things, be more open to exploring different options, be more open to looking at what more you can do, what kind of potential. Speaking of opportunities, I see that wonderful opportunities will come your way. There can be these inspiring ideas and thoughts that can come to you. You will be more creatively inclined. It's like there's a spark, within that's firing you up and telling you that, hey, why don't you do this? Go get this. And these are some brilliant ideas. But again, with the Two of Pentacles and its energy, it's possible that sometimes we don't action on these ideas or we don't grab these opportunities because we are so preoccupied doing one particular thing. So this is where I want you to not have that tunnel vision and to keep your eyes open, to keep your ears open, to look out for what new opportunities are being made available to you, and to also learn to recognize your own potential. Are you capable of doing a lot more than what you are currently doing? Do you want to grow? Do you have something more to offer to the world or to employers, to companies, or to your own business? So you have to ask this question to yourself, because I don't see that doing something new or getting new ideas is a problem here, but possibly taking action on these ideas can be a bit of a challenge for you if you preoccupy yourself with something too much. I also sense that some Leos are going to have a hard time this year making a decision. You're going to constantly keep going back and forth on what you want. You might feel like you're second guessing yourself at all times, and this can create a lot of limitations for you. So Leos, if you find yourself stuck in a situation, make sure that you gather enough information or do your research so that you have enough information to make your choice and move forward. Don't get stuck. Remember that not making a decision is also coming from a place of feeling disempowered. So, in moments where you have to make a choice, don't run. Carefully weigh your options and see what is the best you can do with the information that is available, and go for it. And one last thing, some of my dear Leo friends may feel the sense of being stuck in a situation this year. This can be anything from a job to a relationship to just another situation, but there's something that is making you feel limited, and it's important that you work on getting yourself out of this situation. Because sometimes our own mind can tell us that, let's avoid conflict. Let's just be where we are, even though you're not happy being where you are. But unless you make some bold decisions, unless you make some bold choices, you're going to continue feeling stuck. Things will not change from here. So be brave and make the choices that you must in order to move forward, in order to help yourself. Let's now move on and take a look at the different energies that are coming into play in 2024. So I'm going to start with the first quarter of 2024, the months of January, February, and March. Leos, this is a time period where I see that the spotlight is going to be on your affairs related to your family. Family life, family situation could be of importance during this time. And if you have a wish that not just benefits you, but your family or your loved ones as a whole, then it's possible that this wish can come true. So I'm just going to give you an example. Let's say you and your family are planning on buying a new vehicle. Maybe a better vehicle is needed that will benefit not just you, but your spouse, your children, your parents, and you've been contemplating this decision. This is the time frame where it's very much likely that this desire or this dream can come true. So anything that involves the benefit of your family, this will be the right time to go for it, and this will also be the right time that will support you in accomplishing what you want. I also want to talk about something when it comes to this first quarter, and this might be a little sensitive to some of you, but I'm going to be a little blunt, so my apologies if I come across too blunt. But Leos, it's possible that some relationships can come to an end during the first quarter of 2024, and I'm not talking about great relationships, but it's possible that this can be a toxic relationship. This can be a difficult situation that you are in, but there's some kind of an ending that I'm seeing for many Leos, but ending for the better, not for the worse. And speaking of toxic relationships, it's possible that there is a relationship or a situation where you're stuck, you're finding it challenging, and you must break free of it. So if you are caught up firstly in a difficult relationship, and with all that you have tried, with all that you have done, you're still not seeing any improvements, and deep down you know that ending it is going to be the right way forward, then go ahead and do that. But at the same time, I do understand that some relationships can be difficult to end. What about the ones that we share with our parents or our children or someone really close that we can't get rid of? In this situation, I would suggest that, find ways to work the problem out. Also, be honest with yourself. if you feel that you are the one contributing to the drama, or if you need to tweak your attitude or your behavior in a relationship dynamics, then please do work on that. Don't make excuses and don't be too egoistic about it, because A, you can either work on overcoming a difficult pattern in a relationship, or B, if there is no way out, then you have nothing to do but to say goodbye. And hence, I see that this is a time frame where some situations and possibly some connections can come to an end as well. But don't feel bad about it. If it's a bad relationship, it's a bad situation, if it's something that's very difficult, then be happy that it's over. Now, in general, Leos, like I was telling you at the start of the video that, this is a year where many of you could feel stuck in a situation. Now, you may experience this feeling of being stuck more prominently during the first 3 months. So if there is a situation, if there is something where you feel like, you're trapped and you just want to get out of it, then start finding ways to do that and be free. So as we move on to the second quarter, the months of April, May, and June, this is a phase where I see many Leos overcoming a lot of challenge and seeing victory. So yes, success and victory is definitely on the cards. But another word of advice for you, Leos, make sure that when it comes to important decisions, you consult an expert, you seek professional guidance. Try not to do anything based on half information or little information. Make sure that you have the complete picture of what you are dealing with, and if need be, you consult a third party or you consult someone who is in a position to guide you, because that will assure your success. This is also a period that will require you to reach out to your inner strength and to identify how strong you are as a person. So there can be some testing times, there can be some difficulties and some sorrows, but it's all about identifying how strong you are, right? It's like the strength card from the tarot, where situations often push you to the extreme, and then you discover that you were capable of doing so much. So this is a phase where something similar can happen with you, where your strength could be tested, but there is definitely a promise that, if you really are bold and if you're really, going ahead and reaching out for that inner strength, you're also going to come out stronger. Success and victory is definitely on the cards for those who deserve it. Another quick message that I want to share about this quarter: if it is possible for you, try and visit a powerful holy place. This will be an ideal time to go on a pilgrimage or to visit a powerful place of worship. So it can be any place. Now here in India, we have hundreds and thousands of temples, and there are so many ancient temples which are considered to be powerful places. So whatever feels right to you, see if you can connect with the energies of the powerful deities and take their blessings, so that you can get that additional help or that additional blessing in overcoming any difficult challenges that you may be facing. As we move to the third quarter of 2024, the months of July, August, and September, I see that this is going to be a fairly positive phase for all of you, because there's a lot of joy, happiness. There's also some kind of wish fulfillment that is taking place during the third quarter. So if you've been desiring something, if there's a sincere wish in there, then chances are that this wish can come true. I also feel like, this is a time when a lot of Leos can connect with a friend or with someone in their life that they have lost touch with. Now, having said that, I do want to mention that during the third quarter of 2024, it will help if you can make more informed choices about your finances. So remember, your yearly card is the Two of Pentacles, which talks about managing your finances well. So this is a period where I strongly suggest that either do not make any risky investments, or B, make carefully studied or carefully investigated decisions when it comes to your money. Try to hold back from any expenditures and try to hold back from making any risky deals or investments that can later affect you. This is a time when you should hold on to what you have and not squander it. Now, Leos, sometimes it pays off to be a little selfish in life. And this is a phase where I want you to become a little selfish. And what I mean by that is that you start prioritizing yourself. Look out for your best interest. So become a little selfish during this phase. So as we move to the last quarter of 2024, the months of October, November, and December, Leos, I'm being shown that important meetings can take place during this time. It's possible that you could bump into someone randomly and this connection could turn into something really, really beneficial, right? Maybe you could meet someone who can offer some really good advice for your business, or who can partner up with you, or a person who can open some big doors of opportunities for you. So if you have the opportunity to go out there and socialize and build and expand your network, then don't turn it down, because you never know who you're going to meet around this phase. Speaking of good advice, I also sense that many Leos could be feeling very, very angsty and curious to, go ahead with something. Maybe you want to take action, but you do not have all the information, or you're still at a very immature stage to make that decision. Therefore, during this time, it will also help to seek guidance once again. Mostly what I sense, Leos, is that there will be a wise person, or there will be someone who will offer the guidance to you at this point of time. So if you are receiving an expert advice, if somebody is trying to mentor you or guide you, pay attention to this person. And in general as well, be open to taking the good advice that comes from people who are looking out for your best interests. One last message for the last quarter of 2024. This will be an ideal time to take a vacation, dear Leos. Now, with the Two of Pentacles, going back to the first card that we drew for you, there is a tendency that sometimes, you could be burning the midnight oil, you could be dealing with too much, and this is a time frame where your guidance is to take a break. Take a physical break if it's possible. Go on a vacation, go on a short trip, find ways to unwind. And if you really feel you cannot go on a vacation or a short journey, then try to take a mental break, meaning just disconnect from everything and step back, pay attention to yourself, focus on ways to rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul, because it's really, really going to help you. You've had quite a lot of things during the entire year, and this is a period where I suggest that you identify the need to avoid a burnout, take a break, pamper yourself, and if possible, go on a lovely vacation that can help you completely rejuvenate yourself. So with that, Leos, I'm going to be closing this reading. I hope that the insights shared in this video will prove to be helpful in time and that you enjoyed watching this video. So if there are any comments that you'd like to leave, please feel free to do that. If you'd like to reach me, the information is in the description box. I'll see you around soon and wishing you a very happy new year. Thank you and namaste.